in the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who'd become doctors, lawyers, working on Wall Street. I liked it that way because I worked my way up. When you come from a small school, you appreciate it that much more. Kevin?
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's see some of the numbers here for D'Angelo Russell.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Beasley. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Edwards. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Rubio in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And Towns gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Anthony, no one around. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now, here's Rubio. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Russell. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Outside Anthony. The 3. They get it back. Nurkic kicks to Powell. The three-pointer, no good. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Orlando. Russell dishes to Towns. Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Count that one.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing. Playing really efficient basketball.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Anthony dishes to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Over Russell. McCollum, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Beasley outside. To the paint. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Powell, no one around him, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Towns. 20 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Russell, no luck.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Here's Russell following the score by Damian Lillard. Stolen by McCollum. Pushing it up. Nobody near Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Here's McCollum after the basket by Minnesota to the middle. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by McCollum. Lillard's got his second basket of the night. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Rubio outside. No good on the 3. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Edwards. Not going to go that time. Anthony with the defensive effort. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And the basket by McCollum.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Russell. And he makes that one.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Nurkic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Russell with the bucket. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Cullen passes to Lillard. Kicks to Anthony. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Enes Kanter's checked in for Anthony. Timberwolves also changing it up. Okogie comes in for Malik Beasley. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Trailblazers leading by 3. Cullen passes to Kanter. Lillard way outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Minnesota with the ball to the inside and stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. Nurkic kicks to Kanter. Powell for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. McLaughlin, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for Norman Powell. Ed Davis is checked in for Minnesota. Culver comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Lillard. 38 points for him last game against Orlando.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Covington finds Tanner. Yep, that one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And the coaching staff doesn't have any issue putting the ball in Cantor's hands inside. And why not? That part of his game is very refined.
Now here's Culver. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Cantor. That one goes in.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis-Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
And here's Culver. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Cantor. And Jarrett Culver gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Portland leading by 5. Lillard dishes to Covington. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's a Kogi. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up. Always active with his hands around the ball.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
Harry Giles is checked in for Cantor. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. That's a 2 from Lillard. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Culver. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice little display of trickery that time from Culver. Perfect use of the floater.
Now McCollum. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. Dishes it to Culver. Clock at 6. Back to Hernan Gomez. Second chance shot, and Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Covington with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Lillard gets it to go. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Hernan Gomez passes to McLaughlin. Pass to Culver. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
The first one falls. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so he hits both. Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Lillard outside. Inside. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Okogie. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
Now here's Lillard. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The pass to Okogie. Davis looking for an opening. Passes to Hernan Gomez. He kicks to Culver. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at Texas Tech, Jared Culver operated as a lead guard. Is that a role he can fill at this level?
You know what, Greg? I think he's got the potential to. He's got excellent vision, good size, a really nice pace to his game. I think he can play some point, but he may be best suited as a secondary creator.
Free throw drops for Culver.
And coming into the 2019 draft, Jared Culver seen as a prospect with a high floor, but perhaps a limited upside. Clark, do you see that?
Yeah, you know what, Greg? I think it's one way to look at it. I kind of look at it this way. You have to keep raising your basement so that your low is higher as you go through. And I do think he's got a pretty good upside. Most of it is going to depend on how he develops as a perimeter shooter. Boy, the ceiling is really high for Jared Culver. I mean, this guy's already established himself as an outstanding talent, but he keeps getting better, and I think that's going to continue.
They grab their own miss. Giles. Outside Covington. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Covington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Culver. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, nice play that time by Jared Culver. Excellent moves to draw the defenders off balance, and then the strength to finish through the contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
On the free throw, no good. Powell for three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow. He discusses with us his deep, deep shot.
When I'm training in the summer, before practice, after practice, pregame, these are the shots that I'm taking. And I think when you spend so much time doing it, it becomes a quality shot for you when you put the time in. And if it wasn't a comfortable shot and a shot that I felt like I could knock down comfortably, I wouldn't take it.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Giles in at the 5 down low. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Giles. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Lillard. Pass to Covington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, I like the guts from Covington there. I mean, definitely getting bodied a little on his shot, but still keeps his focus and gets it to go down. Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Davis.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Edwards, he's checked in for Davis. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Culver. Powell kicks to Jones. Lillard outside. A floater, out of hand on it. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Russell.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court, finishes the job there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Powell, the pass to Lillard. From deep, the Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Here's Giles. Portland, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Anthony with it, picked up by Edwards. Pass to Lillard, takes the 3, but they recover it. A second chance effort, and that one drops. Anthony's got 6 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Beasley. No points in the game yet for him. And here is Hernan Gomez. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Lillard after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Outside Anthony from 18 feet away. Offensive rebound. Powell, the pass to Giles. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
Now Rubio. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The pass to Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, not really an explosive athlete, but Russell has a bag of tricks. He's crafty, he's slick. The up fake, getting the defender to overcommit there.
For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Giles. And Enes Kanter's subbed in for Derek Jones. And so Russell hits them both.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
He rifled that one in from distance. 9 points in the game so far. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. And here's Rubio. Misses in close. 17-foot shot on the way. And Anthony gets it to go.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Rubio. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Powell. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The dish to Lillard. Shoots over Rubio. Portland, no good that time either.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Towns trying to get open, and Rubio gets it to go on the assist from Edwards.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Here's Nurkic. Misses from close range. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Russell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Edwards against Powell. Edwards inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the paint. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Here's Beasley. It's tipped.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
The free throw drops for Powell. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something if we could get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer.
Well, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Portland leading by 8. McCollum with the ball. He's got 6. Nurkic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Nurkic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Towns for 3. But they get it back. Pass to Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Edwards got his second basket of the game. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Powell, the pass to Nurkic, kicks it to McCollum. Powell with it. He's guarded by Russell. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. And again, it's Portland converting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Towns. High arcing shot.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. A fadeaway. It's Powell on the wing. Cantor, the pass to McCollum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's Russell with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Free throw good, Russell.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Ed Davis is checked in for Edwards. And Culver's subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And so Russell hits them both. Portland leading by 6. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Clock at 4. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
And the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 20 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Trailblazers leading by 6. McCollum up top. He's guarded by Russell. The offensive rebound. Cantor kicks the foul. Passes it to McCollum. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now, here's Culver. He has 6. The feed to Davis. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Powell. He's coming off a 22-point game against Orlando. Covington dishes to McCollum. Lets a floater go, and Davis sends it back. Here's Culver, and Covington sends it back. Hollis Jefferson passes to Covington. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Russell against McCollum. Over Russell. Again, McCollum missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Russell. Down low. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. Cantor in the corner. They could use a bucket. And Culver pulls it down. Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And he makes the first. So for the Trailblazers, Harry Giles is checked in for Cantor. Jones comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And Anthony subbed in for Powell. He doesn't get the second one. Portland leading. Here's Covington, and Culver pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And stolen by Russell. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Covington finds McCollum. Over Russell. They get the rebound. Giles. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And the basket by Okogie.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Covington against Davis. A three from McCollum. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Russell. Over Anthony. No good with the elbow jumper. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The first half, it was all about D'Angelo Russell. He had 20 points. And Shaq, you talk about a young player who's had to perform in high-profile markets. D'Angelo Russell.
L.A., New York, Oakland, or is it? Oh yeah, I'm talking about San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Look, where they won a bunch of titles, nowhere to hide for this guy.
Yeah, didn't meet his initial expectation as number 6, and now he's kept grinding, and now he's getting back into that right now.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards is out there with Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Russell in at the 2-guard position.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now here is Russell. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Anthony.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers trail by 3. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And a deep 3 from Lillard. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Powell against Beasley. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Edwards passes to Beasley. Hits it from 3-point range. Beasley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock them down from behind the arc.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To stop the run. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Carmelo. Lets it go from 14. Another shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
First one falls for him. And so McCollum nails both of them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Russell looking around. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Powell. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Lillard. 20 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 11.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
McCollum against Russell. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, despite his youth, Towns sees the big picture. I mean, gets points any way you can, and we'll see if he can cash in at the line here.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And Towns drops them both.
Boy, despite his youth, I love the attitude Towns has because it's infectious, and he seems to have the attributes of a genuine leader.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. Great look, but off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. And so here's Portland. 8-point game. And there's the pass to McCollum. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Tries again. Here's Nurkic. Out to Anthony. Over Edwards. The shot by Anthony, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Portland called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And the first one drops.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
Beasley hits them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by Rubio. Passes it to Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, he was on top of that play all the way. Great anticipation and throwing it ahead. That's how you do it.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 5. Here's McLaughlin. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Lillard. That's a 2 from Powell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. To the middle. Beasley trying to break free. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 10. McCollum outside. Out to the right wing. Lillard with it. 13 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
There's the great length we're always talking about with Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, leaving no doubt about that one.
Portland's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Here's Lillard. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Hernan Gomez. Bucket is good. Hernan Gomez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Robert Covington subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Culver comes in for Malik Beasley, and Okogie subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Trailblazers trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Cantor kicks to Lillard. Pass to Covington. Clock at 6. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3.
How about the nice stop that time by Culver? He's got really good defensive instincts, good length, quick hands, and pretty strong, too.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Right around 25 points per, 19 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 17. Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. To end the run. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, I love how Culver uses his length and athleticism to deny shots.
Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. They get it again. Covington kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Covington down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they're really happy with the way they're playing. Definitely on the upswing. Everyone doing their part.
To the paint. Here's Towns, and it's blocked.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Minnesota.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Covington's ability to space the floor and his length at the defensive end is something every team is looking for. He is the prototypical 3-and-D player in my mind.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Jones is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Davis is checked in. Culver passes to Hernan Gomez. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I think Culver just surprised the defender that time with the pump fake. Tricked him right into a foul.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's Cantor. And then Jones with the jam.
It always helps when your big man dishes it like that. Cantor, excellent with that read.
Culver dishes to Edwards. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now Portland on the break. And there it is for him.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Okogie. 7 points in the game. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jones drives in, and Davis sends it back. Here we go, 1-on-1. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Okogie, the pass to Davis. Here's Okogie, covered by Lillard. Here's Davis. Excellent D from Cantor. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
Culver passes to Davis. Inside. And Culver gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Culver's got 9.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Culver. And then Culver with the dunk.
When Culver gets inside positioning like that, he bounces up with ease, and he's ready to bang it home.
Now Jones. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Jones. Culver with the steal. Here's Hernan Gomez. But they'll get another chance.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Giles checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio comes in for Josh Okogie. Here's Jones. Giles, the pass to Jones. Dishes it to Lillard. Looking to get it going, and the layup is good. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so here's Portland following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Lillard. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Russell high post to the wing right side. Here's Davis. No good there. Excellent D from Cantor. And for Portland, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Jones, no luck. Minnesota leading by 12. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They recover it. And it's Davis at the elbow. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Portland, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Cantor drops them both. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Culver. And it's rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 10. In the corner, Powell with it. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Powell's got 8 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside, Russell. $16 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Damian Lillard.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, you got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively, as I want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Giles, Anthony out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard looking around. Here's Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Timberwolves shooting in this game, 45%. Russell finds Rubio. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Russell passes to Edwards. Here's Davis. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Giles, the pass to Lillard. To the inside. Powell. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Beasley, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead
Oh, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Outside, Covington. Pass to Powell. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Minnesota leading by 9. Rubio with it. Beasley outside. Back to Rubio. Yes, that goes in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Now here's Powell. Lillard outside. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard from outside. Good D by Rubio.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
That free throw good from Anthony.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Giles. And McCollum subbed in for Robert Covington. Minnesota also with the sub. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Davis. Rubio against Lillard. Now here's Beasley. Kicks it to Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. McCollum against Russell. McCollum dishes to Lillard. They get it back. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
To the paint, here's Rubio. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. The dish to McCollum. Basket counts.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And Rubio kicks to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Pass to Towns. That shot no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard with it, guarded now by Rubio, and it's good for 2. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Timberwolves leading by 7. The drive by Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Here is Lillard. He kicks to McCollum. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Beasley. Here's Edwards. The pass to Beasley. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Poked away. Lillard the pass to Powell. Passes to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Ryan Saunders' huddle. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Powell's got room, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 7. It's Beasley on the wing. Bounce pass, Rubio. Here's Towns. Nurkic with the block, and he gets it back. Another miss by Minnesota. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Lillard finds McCollum. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's McCollum. To the middle. Here's Powell. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Lillard against Rubio. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Count that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
McCollum passes to Nurkic. Anthony kicks to Powell. True on the 14-footer. Now Rubio. Pass to Beasley. And here's Towns. He's guarded by Nurkic. Towns down low. Working on Nurkic. Towns, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 6. Powell with it. Now guarded by Towns. Powell, the pass to McCollum. Back to Powell. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And Edwards with the stuff.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. McCollum with the ball. Takes a 3. Rubio with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Good work defensively by Lillard. The Trailblazers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Edwards. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Portland has possession. 8-point game. McCollum. A beautiful reverse layup. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
And for Portland, their shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Now here's Lillard. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. It's Russell with the drive. Stolen by McCollum. Stolen by Rubio. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Edwards, that's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
3-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple. Lillard's got 22 points.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
The drive by Rubio. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now it's only a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And here's Rubio. Edwards dishes to Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Attacking on the drive, and that's going to give Russell some free throws this time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
3-pointer, Lillard. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Lillard against Rubio. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Well, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets, using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
The pass to Towns. Down low. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Outside, Towns. .35 seconds left in the game. Beasley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Covington with the steal. Got it!
And Covington is someone who definitely has the clutch DNA. I mean, he welcomes the chance to take these important shots.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you know, guys, when you watch Rubio, he's one of the most hyped international prospects ever. Scouts were right about his ability to manage the game, though.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Kept alive. Passes it to Lillard. From deep three-point range, it's money from deep.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Ricky, did you like the way you guys were going offensively tonight?
Yeah, we started the game very slow. We can't start like that. But after that, we just get shots and we make the shots. And we make the shots, we're a good team.
Yeah, that opens up the whole floor, Ricky. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.